Libra. Libra. Happy dance hands, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so hyped up on coffee right now. Ooh. And they're like, yeah, and the message would be better if you didn't do that all the time, Nick. Drink some water. Alright. Anyways, I'm Nick. I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic medium. This is my channel. Welcome. To all my old subscribers, new subscribers, and current subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, when I reach my amount of subscribers that I'm looking for, I'm giving away these super cool headphones. And they cost me an arm and a leg. I got ripped off by China, but I'm going to be giving them away anyways because I have big ears and these things don't fit in them. So, when subscribe, and I'm going to pick somebody when I hit the number, and I'll send them to you free. They're like $63 actually. And there's a really funny spiritual story behind it. But Libra, let us check it out. Oh, I also started a new channel with a bunch of psychic development content. It's called Change is Mandatory, Growth is Optional. There's a bunch of stuff about aura seeing, how to read auras, aura reading activations for your mind, subliminal mind meditations and stuff. Telepathy, I have clairvoyance practices, a bunch of cool stuff. I just got a bunch of rain and thunderstorm subliminal messages, activations done, so I'm uploading all those. Some of the artwork I still have to finish, but the channel's growing, so please become a psychic too. We all are psychic. So, lead. Waiting for the love, the choice, the thing. I have some Libra in my chart too. I'm a Scorpio, but I have some cool Libra in my chart. So somebody needs to cut out somebody too. But we're gonna dig deeper. We're gonna dig deeper. I see I see a bunch of tea lights, like those tea candle lights in your backyard or something like that. If you see you out in the backyard, like barbecuing, or like you used to barbecue, and you have like a table out there with you and your friends, and you sit around. Some of you like smoke pot. What am I doing? What's the deck is upside down? Yeah, I see a drink like a shaker glass. Having a good time. Maybe you went to a party or something like that. There's a little dog running around, a little white dog. It's all cute. Somebody tripped over a case of beer or something like that. But you're partying, having fun. That's cool. They're saying don't get too heavy on it, but I don't think you're the type of person that drinks every day. And if you do, you might want to check out that subliminal sleep meditations that I have. I have one for drinking coming out, and stopping heroin, and I have a bunch of cool stuff on there. How to overcome anxiety like a boss hog. But let's talk about your reading here instead of that. You're at a point where your wishes are coming true. The things you're really defensive in your past, and I feel a lot of you were like, I don't even fucking want anything. Universe, just guide me. Just guide me. I've been through so much. Like, I'm very apprehensive. I mean, a lot of you probably got some relationship offers or offers of love or things from people that were kind of immature, or I feel as though you started a new cycle a while ago too. So yeah, so you started a new cycle a while ago after shutting down some of this, like same people, different meat suit, Where you've been really like overanalyzing some type of commitment that somebody offered you. I see an elephant right now. Like maybe you have pictures of elephants. You like elephants, so you're watching about elephants, or you saw them on TV lately. I also see something that goes on long bike rides. Someone's doing some meditation, getting grounded because their emotions were out of whack, and they're just trying to balance themselves out. I see somebody stargazing. Somebody change their diet, or thinking about it. Somebody's working on her car. Somebody got a new stereo. Some type of audio equipment or something. Anyways, you're being enlightened about this wish fulfillment that you've been manifesting after a long time. Because it's been a long, rough road with dealing with the same type of people with different meat suit, leaving you fucking having to defend yourself, right? You're defending yourself in the past. Yeah, there's a lot of endings. There's some backstabbers and shit that you've had to go up against that really fucking hurt your feelings, and you really reevaluate your situation. Like, you're sitting out there looking at the horizon, like, what do I have for me? And you feel like you only have one way to go, but Spirit's like, dude, your wish fulfillment's coming in, and you have mass options, more than just two. And I think you realize that, but like, if you expand and do some meditation, like, there's way more options for you. See somebody went hiking. There's a helicopter going over you right now. You got a helicopter going over you. Somebody's watching the birds flying by. I see shadows. I see it. Like, have you been noticing a lot of the shadows of birds on the floor? I think you have. Somebody thinking about traveling too. Maybe taking a cruise, or maybe somebody's friend went on a cruise or something like that. Something about a cruise. You're like, I wish I could do that right now. But the option is not available to you. But it's okay, like, in time. Because you're realizing, like, you're having epiphanies and things about your wish fulfillment and, like, where you can go. And you're just trying to take stock of how to keep your shit together because of all that malarkey. Now, what you don't see, because the moon's here, and I love the moon. What's the moon about, you know? Ooh, options, like we were talking about. More than one option. Oh, and the King of Wands, he already flipped out once, but like... Ooh, and the Soulmate card. What is it? Give me one more for the Seven of Cups. Strength. So, they're telling me to tell you that you do have a lot of options, and some of them are bad, and they all kind of look good, and you don't have enough information to really go forward. So you have to have the strength to not make a commitment to any of these situations, whether it be love, finance, spirituality, whatever. But they're saying take the time to have the strength to not choose one specific thing right now because of all these options that are coming through. Like, with time, you're gonna see how many options you do have. So don't make any, like say you're looking for love, right? And like you see somebody come in, or you've been through so many things that you're like, oh, this is like my perfect mate. Chill out a little bit, you know? Chill out and see exactly, because if you just put it on the back burner, but like if you just know, like, there's one thing about this person that you're like, oh, I can compromise, I can do that. Like, say you don't drink and they drink, and you're like, oh, you know, like, they can drink or whatever, but like you'd rather have them, like, your partner not drink, then like that's a red flag. So don't fall in love when you're lonely, fall in love when you're happy. Have the strength to see that you deserve better in a situation, and that you have more options. Like, you're worth it, obviously. You know you're worth it. And some of you feel like, this is I just want this to be over, so like when you have these options, you're like, okay, finally I can settle down, like I can calm down, I can really apply myself. And that's not really the situation. Because with this King of Pentacles here, like, you embody this energy with this wish fulfillment and going through these trials and tribulations, so like you've energetically caught up like with yourself as the King of Pentacles, so people will try to sneakily be around you as you're walking away. You're also learning a bunch of shit that is helping you with your growth and expansion with these Pentacles, so I think this is a time to be educating yourself about whatever you're doing with money, and pushing it, like opening up your perspectives, maybe even looking into multiple sources of income, stocks, trading, bonds. I don't know where that comes from, but for anybody that's invested in stocks, there's going to be some type of stock that comes up. So you're going to have this epiphany that you need to sell your stock. You might sound crazy, but they're like, why would you do that? But your angels are guiding you to invest it in something else, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when this happens. Or if you don't even incorporate yourself with stocks, like, you might want to look into the stock market, because there's an opportunity for someone there to move away and be self-supportive. And you have a kid, I'm saying, but you don't have enough money. Maybe you want to get away from a certain individual from your past, like a baby daddy or something like that, baby mama, and they cause you a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of endings, a lot of backstabbing. This person's like watching you, and they move away, and they want to cause conflict. They're getting other people involved too, and I'm not here to scare you about anything like that. You're like, oh shit, but the fact is that you have all these options, and now they're jealous. So just have compassion towards the situation and realize that this gift is for you and it's not to share with anybody else, because you're going to a place after this conflict. Where are they going? Yeah, block your heart from this person from the past if they come back, and cut them out, because it'll block your new opportunity for growth and expansion. So keep it optimistic, you know? Yeah, and there it is, boom. What you don't see is the fact that you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be good all by yourself. So if you're worried about not being able to have enough for you and your child, or you and a person, I totally went blank. They switched the message. Yeah, you're gonna have enough, and this is why maybe somebody might come back saying like, "Hey, you owe me child support" or some shit like that. And it's like just trying to stir shit up because they're jelly, super jelly. Yeah, this is where you're going though, and that's what I was thinking too. I saw that in my mind's eye, Ten of Cups. So this person fucking missed out. Whatever they did to you, stab you in the back, their karmic retribution. Like energetically, their spirit, is trying to like get back in, because that's their job. That's what they came to do, is try to fuck up your shit and your ascension. And you're like, oh, I'm not ascending, I'm doing this. You don't have to be all spiritual and shit to realize what's good and what's bad for you, right? So if this person keeps bringing you conflict and shit like that, it's just a test, because Spirit wants to know how involved you are. My Archangel Michael's guiding you, how involved you are with getting this Ten of Cups. Like, do you really want this Ten of Cups? Because we're going to make you work for it. And you're like, what the fuck, I already went through this. But the work that you're going to be doing is going to be like you moving forward towards filling your own Ace of Cups. And this cup is huge. This is your cup. You have a big fucking cup, and you're moving forward. So whoever's coming in to like try to fuck it up, they don't want you to fill this cup, because that means you don't need them, right? I'm asking Mike. He's like, yeah. Some of you diving right in, and there's also saying that there's stuff in your cup that you need to get rid of, because when you offer this to somebody, like your cup, you don't want to give them any of these swords that you brought with you going away from this conflict, right? But yeah, let's pull some Archangel Oracle cards. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So if this person comes back from your past, you gotta understand that they're just not on an energetic level. Have some compassion for this person, because they don't have the perspective that you do, and you have the upper hand essentially because you went through this. You might not see it as this, like you're seeing like, oh, they fucking hurt me, like maybe some of you feel like you want revenge. That's not a good thing. Resentment and revenge, if you bring those with you, it's gonna fuck up your new relationship. It's gonna make it harder for you to get to your Ten of Cups. And you're like, man, but some of you got put in a third party situation and shit, and you're like, you don't know how you don't know how to like forgive this person. It's really hard for you because they really, really fucking hurt you with this Ten of Swords. But you gotta understand that this person didn't fuck you over. They fucked themselves over, because now that you're getting all these good things happening in your life and all these options, and even though it's like moving fast and kind of out of control, like they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why are they getting all this shit? And like this person doesn't even like view. They want to fuck up your game because they don't view like you earn this or something like that. I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. That's totally insane. But it's just like it's your job to give them their karmic retribution of what it could have been. So this will change the way they fucking treat people in situations and stuff. And you're like, nah, that person's never gonna fuck. Yeah, they're a player type energy. All about the fucking sex and shit. You probably remember that, like having sex with this person. I hear like you had sex with this person. You're like, man, I don't want to have sex with. It was like a fucking chore, and that is fucked up. Like you should be able to really, like you should be wanting to please your partner, right? And they wanting to please you. It should be equal. Like if you're both not equal, like one's gonna be horny all the time, and it's totally fucking 3D and superficial, right? So there's gonna be. I think that you are looking at that Ten of Cups, though, like somebody that you can connect with on not only a spiritual level, but on a soul level and a sexual level, and that sex will be like so much more than anything that you ever experienced. I'm also hearing there's a time apart, like there's a break that has to happen for you to have this this epiphany. Or maybe I'm giving it to you now, I don't know. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. There's a lot of stuff in the ethers that you don't see that are going on. There's a lot of stuff being hidden from you that's just not the right time to know that right now, you know? You know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You know deep down inside exactly what to do. See, I was holding that little candle. You see the light. You see what it is. And I had the same kind of problem, just like acting upon it, just like, because it's just different. It's not like you don't want to or you do. It's just doing it. Because once you just do it, like you're like, I don't even know how to do it, but like you just do it. Like I didn't know how to read tarot cards, but I just did it, and then it worked out. It's kind of funny, like just do it. You know what to do. It's that little voice in your head. It's the angels. Some of you are making a career transition. You're really tired about working behind a desk. I see a cubicle, some type of editor or something like that. Proofreader. Also seeing an accountant. Yeah, I see keyboard. I also see pictures in front of you, and there's like a flower, like a fake flower that you put up there. You hang pens right there. There's like tacks. You have a couple pictures of your kids. I mean, it's pretty redundant, but like you have a calendar with your thing, and you write notes, and there's like you do little squirrely, little sketchy little things because you're nervous and stuff. You make notes to yourself and you scribble them out, and it's kind of like ratty and it has brown corners. There's some type of writing on the bottom about your company. Somebody works for like a construction company or some type of development company or something. Architecture? I don't know. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the old like and subscribe. If you need a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. Half an hour I do, and you get to ask me as many questions as you want, and I get to give you my crazy wisdom. I don't even, they're like, not even my wisdom. Dude, it's not your wisdom, bro. I'm like, well, that's my wisdom, but I can also channel the angels for you. And if you need to, talk to any deceased loved ones. I love doing that because every time I do a psychic medium reading, like, I make a new friend, even if they are dead. It's awesome. So, please, hit me up for that, because I always get a lot of people, like, it's funny, like, when people come to me for psychic readings, mediumship, it's mostly you passed on loved ones and the angels connecting with me and then, like, attracting you. It's strange how it happens, but if you need to, look at my reviews and everything. It's something I love to do, and, yeah. Y'all have a good day. Namaste. Enjoy your Reiki.